Hello there, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, and this is take two. Today we're actually going to look at some cards from Card.Fun, which is the kind of sponsor of this video. They were kind enough to send me a bunch of cards. I believe they're going to continue to when there's new releases, so I can help promote them in the US and other countries. So I'm not sure all what's in this box, but we'll go ahead and check it out. I never know what people send me sometimes. I also have SpongeBob figures coming from another country. I had to have them sent to my friend Nicole first, and then she'll send them to me. So stay tuned for those in a future video. But today I'm excited to check these out. The package arrived yesterday, I believe, or the day before. My brain's horrible. So let's actually stop yapping and go ahead and take a look what's in the box. Alrighty, so here we go. This is the box from Card.Fun, and I absolutely greatly appreciate them sending me this box, and look forward to whatever's in here. I always like getting boxes in the mail. I like getting gifts. It just brightens up my day, and then I love sharing them with you. So first off, we have these Lion King cards, the 30th anniversary. I've had my eye on these for a while. I just didn't purchase them. I believe they're around $30 or $35. And from what I've seen, they're well worth it. You get a lot more for your buck in China. They make such gorgeous cards. This box is really sturdy. Which I greatly appreciate. They really put their effort into designing gorgeous boxes and cards also. So these I am so excited to open. I love Lion King. It's a great movie. I don't care for the live action ones. What's your thoughts on that? Do you like the live action movies? Most of the reviews I see are not so good, especially the new Snow White did not do well at the box office at all. And by the way, Card.Fun is an official company that makes cards, and they have a lot of different licenses. So this is the movie Nocha, which was very popular. It has a sequel. I haven't finished watching the first one yet. Funny enough, I was in a Chinese newspaper talking about trading cards and Card.Fun, and that's what got me in the conversation with Card.Fun to send me some cards, and I absolutely appreciate it. These are some beautiful insert cards. Hopefully we get some luck with these, and they make a lot of unique inserts and use some really cool refractor stuff and other printing effects. Here is the list on the back of what types of cards you can get. And these are cards you can get graded. Although I would check ahead of time with whomever you're sending them to, just in case they're not as familiar with actually official companies in Asia. I do a lot of work over there, so I do know. And whoa, this is cool. This is a Star Wars set. I've seen this online before. I had no idea it was this big of a container. I thought it was like, you know, something like this, or even one of these this size. I had no idea it was this big. That's really cool. This is a Global Art Collection, Episode 2. This is made out of aluminum, and it has the official Disney logo on there. It's still very weird to me to see, as long as it's been, to see a Disney logo on Star Wars. May the Force be with you. And there's that side. And we'll do this one last. Here's the back of it. So after you're done opening the cards, you can always... Oh, and by the way, if you want to check out these companies, literally their web address is Card.Fun, which takes you to their website, which I absolutely love their website. They show you all the cards in the sets, so you know what you're looking for. And this is actually embossed, or embossed, however you would like to say it, on the top. And I think I'm going to do this one last. We'll go ahead and open the, we're going to open the Card.Fun Lion King ones. Those will be fun. Let me go ahead and put this down. And let's go ahead and crack these open. There's a lot of really cool inserts for this series. So let's go ahead and get this open. I've been so busy lately. We bought the mouse I'll have to show you. I just saw him out and I got distracted. We bought him a wheel that he can run on, and he's walking over there right now to figure out what it is. I'll have to get a camera out. He's not sure what it is because I gave him a paper towel roll, and he lives inside that now. And he was one of the mice that I caught when I was trying to get rid of them out of the barnyard. Yeah, well, it is a barnyard for my chickens and such. So here's one of the inserts. This is kind of heavy. Oh, it's a magnet. So there is a magnet. Very cool. And let's see. Let's get these packs out of here. The box is absolutely beautiful. The 30th logo in there. And then we have all this kind of tribal design on the inside. That's really nice. And all their boxes are beautiful. I use these for a lot of things. I also ship cards to people. But it has a magnetic latch that closes, so that's really cool. I've never seen that in a US product. So, all right, let's go ahead. Actually, I feel this one feels embossed. Sorry if I don't say it the way you like. It's just, I just say things however I feel like it. All right. Ooh, we got a die cut. These are really pretty. Look at that. That is really cool. That was a nice die cut with the flower leaves on it like fall. That is really cool. 30th anniversary. I mean, these companies go way out. Look at all the varnish on there to make all those effects. That's really nice. Here is another card. So it looks like you get about 4 in a pack. Here is the HR. That one's really cool. And there's the back. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no worries. Sorry, I can't sing. And these are the base cards, SR. They're so pretty. And there's the back. There's nothing really particular on the backs of these. Let me see if I can get these. I think it's kind of easier too. These are the first time I've seen paper wrappers. They're usually a foil. So there is an FR. Really nice. And here is Simba and Nala. We named one of our cats Nala. Sadly, she passed away recently. She literally came down the stairs and had a heart attack and died. It was horrific. She died in my arms. Sorry to be a downer. It just reminds me of her. There's an SR, which is the base card, and then another one. I don't care for the, yeah, these are a lot easier to open. I like this. Card.Fun, thank you. That makes my life easy. Ooh, we got a really nice insert. This is a special card. Look at that. This is thick. It's actually in a penny sleeve. And this says The Lion King. It is 275 out of 499. So look at that. That is really cool. This card you can't bend or anything. I'm assuming it's cardboard. It looks like it. But that's really cool. I like that. So we got one cool insert already. There is SR. I'm always excited to get Card.Fun. I constantly go on their website to see what new things they have, and I'm subscribed to some of their things also. So if you want to stay, up to date, make sure to follow my channel. Subscribe, please. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And here's another FR. So that's really cool. Alrighty, and here is a Nala. There's a different one, Simba and Nala. And there is a base card, SR. Yeah, I really wish Disney would come out with some new original things instead of doing these. Ooh, what is this? Wow. Boy, I really want to buy more of these now. This is a lenticular card. It says, Simba, I was just trying to be brave like you. Mufasa, I only brave when I have to. I only brave when I have to? But let me see. It's kind of hard to... But there is the paw print, and then it shows the adult, the dad, and then the Simba putting his hand on his dad's thing. There we go. That is really cool. So it looks like when you get those, you don't get, you know, other cards in it. There's an SR, which is the base. So when you get some real exclusive cards, you don't also receive the other things. There's another die cut of the Pumbaa. Play, eat, roar. Very cute. Put that over there. I'm so glad I got these because, like I said, I had these in my cart, but I never purchased them yet. That is an AR, which we don't have yet. I'm just going to put that down there. Hopefully you can see that. Here is another base card and SR. That's really cool. I like that. Absolutely love Lion King. It's one of my favorite 80s Disney movies. There's the next one. Ooh, we got another die cut. So you got some really, I mean, literally with Card.Fun, every card is like a chaser because everything has some type of foil on it or stamping, embossed, and that is an AR. And then we got SR and SR based cards. And on to the next one. And we got Simba again. This is an FR. And I can't see. There we go. All right, here's Simba playing around again with Nala. And another 2 base cards. And I like that they do rounded edges. It's a lot easier to get things graded when you don't have to worry about the edges so much. Oop, I almost missed that. There is another die cut. Gotta be careful when you open these packs. These fall down further. And there is another HR. So we got both Timon and Simba. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about today. I'm tired. All right, Timon, Simba. Timon and Simba, and there is Mufasa. All right, last one. And what did we get? We got an FR. Meh. That's an FR. And that goes there. And then there's Simba and Nala. He's always farting all the time, the warthog. That's an iconic scene. Good one to end on. Great movie. So yeah, there is what we got. We got a decent amount of base cards, which are the SRs. And then next would, I'm not sure. They're pretty equal on these two here. These are the CRs that we got. And then these, which are the FRs. And then these. And this one cool one, which I need to get a case thing for it. Oh, unfortunately, I just realized. Oof, that's sad. I don't know how this happened, but I didn't even notice that at first. It's damaged right there. So I need to see if I can get a replacement of that. I don't know if they do. And then this last one, this one is fine. So, all right, that's it. We're done for this one. Alrighty, so we are done with Lion King and on to Nocha. If you hadn't had a chance, watch this movie. It is fantastic. It did insanely good at the box office. I believe the second one the second movie of this, part 2, did extremely well, reaching, I believe, $1 billion, which is insane. It beat out even a bunch of Disney movies. So here we go. I took the plastic off this. There should always be plastic on these, because otherwise I would question it, just because people could take out packs and replace. So I would definitely make sure that you have the sealed clear wrap on it. And there is, we'll go ahead and I'm going to cut these because I hate trying to rip cards. Ooh, they're like flipped backwards. They want to keep it a secret, I guess. Here is SR, which I'm assuming is going to be the base for this. It usually is. There's the back of the card as we saw it. And, ooh, look at this. This is very unique, and I like this. It has a, it's a lenticular card. It has a sketch in pencil first, and then when you change it, it switches. I'm trying to find the best way to do this. I think it goes this way. It goes from a pencil sketch to the full color. That is really awesome. I like that a lot. I'd love to see some Disney ones done like this, or even a SpongeBob series. You know, I love my SpongeBob. This is the NZ or MR cards, it looks like. So it's NZ for the name of the thing, and then MR, this is number 8. So that is really cool. Very unique card. I like that a lot. Here's another beautiful card. And on to the, whoops, these are some slippery packs. Oop, I missed the top. All right, I gotta move that other one. Yeah. Move that back. Did I miss one in there? I did. I thought I did. All right. So we're on back onto this. This is a gold one. This is the SSR. So that is very fancy. And then we have this one. This is very thick. This is a UR. You can see that's a very thick card. That is the UR. That is really neat. I like that one a lot. The rainbow effect, and there's other crosshatch things on there too. And then there's your base card. So even if you're not like an anime fan or anything, this was a great movie. It's very funny. I wasn't expecting the humor. I don't understand all of it just because I don't know all the mythology in China. I try to learn as much as I can. But I noticed they flip a lot of these cards. This is another thick card. This is another UR. And they're pretty much all on the back. The same on the back. There you go. And then what do we get? Oh, then there these are the, this is a base. And then this one is a SSR. The animation in this is fantastic. Actually, that's supposed to go over there. Is that also an SSR? Yes, it is. All three of those are. All right. I'm making a mess. These are so slippery. They're like getting all over the place. All right, on to the next one. Ooh, this is a real pretty one. Oh, there's another cool one after this one too. This is a CSP. Look how nice that card is. That is gorgeous. And then there is the back. I'm not going to show all the backs. They're pretty much the same. That one goes, actually, is that a... I'm just going to pull the cards down. All right, here is one of the clear QR ones. These are really neat. Sometimes they make them so that you can go over other cards. This is when he's a little baby. It's a very odd part of the movie when the baby is born. I'm not going to ruin any of the story so you can watch it. I think these would be hard to almost impossible grading these just because of the plastic. It gets scratched just probably moving into the, you know, the packs on the machine itself. Probably get scratched some. And there is a beautiful card. That is an FR. Look at that. If I can show you, I'm trying to get the right angle because this is all gloss. The back is matte. So they have some incredible people who work in their print department who create these cards. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to throw everything in a pile. It may not be in the right one. There's an SR. But they definitely don't hold back on the types of cards they do. Like I said, I'm just gonna throw them in a pile. So these are really nice. Look at that one. Ooh, we got another clear one too. This is totally different from the other ones. This is a CR, but this one is matte. It has a matte finish on it. So that is really cool. I like that. Almost looks like the Pentagon, but in snow. All right, this next one is a clear one. So these are pretty cool. I love that. Yeah, that's really cool. You got to be really careful. With these, they will scratch very easily. I don't see any marks on these, but they probably could get scratched pretty easy. That's the only thing I don't like about the plastic ones. But there is a cute little kid. All right, on to the next one. I got wrappers everywhere. I need to get a bigger garbage can. Ugh. All right, here's another thick cardboard one. This is an FR. And that one has some really cool effects on it. And then what we got here? Oh, there's another. That one's cool. I used this as my thumbnail on one of my videos when I did another unboxing of those. Alrighty. On to the next one. Whoop, I got stuff flying everywhere. Meh. Ooh, got another one. This is CR, and this one is also matte finish. It's kind of it almost looks like oriental paper that they used. It's got or watercolor paper. That's kind of what that looks like. And I don't know, I can't keep up with these piles. There's so many different letters. Here's another clear one. So you get a decent amount of these, which is really nice. I'm just gonna put them all in a pile. This looks like he broke his neck. That one's a little weird. And on to the next one. And stay tuned because after this one I have the Star Wars one to open. There's FR. I don't know why I keep looking in the back. I know they're all the same. And the SR, which is basically the equivalent of a base card. And this SSR looks kind of like similar to also a base. But whoop, I'm losing everything. If I get it out of there. Oh, we got another one of these. My lord. Here is another. That's kind of a weird card to do a card of. It's rather difficult to see if you can see that. It looks like the ground is about ready to erupt like lava. So that's that one. We'll just throw that there. Oh, we got another clear one. It's my favorite character in the movie. He's very funny. He reminds me of the drunk kung fu guy in Mortal Kombat. And then there is an SSR. There's a lot of humor, and it reminds me of either like the Kung Fu Panda main character with Michael Myers. Reminds me of that. Ooh, what we got? Something backwards. It's just the regular base card. I'm curious. Oh, I see why they probably did it. Here's another one of those sketches. And I think you can actually, yeah, you can. These you can literally see through. So when you hold them up to light, you'll probably be able to see them better. But this one transforms from a pencil sketch to the colored version of this art, which is really neat. That is the pencil, and that is full color. So that's really neat. Those are really unique. I've seen lenticular ones like that, but not see-through. So that is really cool. All right, down to our last 5 packs, and then we'll get to the Star Wars one. Oh, there's another CR. Apparently you get a lot of these. I'm surprised because they're really thick, and these are, I'm not sure the odds on them. And then we got, this is a bizarre one. It's someone with sunglasses on. It's kind of hard to see because it's clear plastic. But wow, this set is very impressive. Like I said, I haven't finished the movie, but from what I've seen, I see why it was a box office success. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we got some more. Another thick one in here, I think. Oh, it's another one of those sketches ones. I will say, almost every set that I open from Card.Fun, they keep improving on the way they do cards. Here's another pencil sketch of him, and then it gives you the full color. That is a really, really cool effect. And then we got Nocha, and our last three. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. There is another cardboard, just like these look like they're painted on watercolor, and I'm assuming that's probably what they were aiming for. But there's so many different inserts, and you get a ton of these plastic ones. Usually when you get plastic ones in a set, they're usually pretty rare. But I noticed Card.Fun does a lot of different techniques in printing, which normally would be very expensive. I used to work from the print business, so doing varnish effects and stuff is rather expensive. Here we go. There is the regular base. Oh, we got one more of these. Wow, I was not expecting this many. And there's color, black and white. And look at that cool dragon. And the last one. Oh, we got a card list of what cards are in the set. And what is that? CR. Another one of these watercolor ones. And one more clear one. Our last one there. That's kind of a weird location to put a talking bubble. Looks like she's tooting. Maybe she has a magical butt. All right, so there is the last one. I would definitely give this probably a 10 out of 10 card-wise. These are absolutely gorgeous. I wasn't expecting all those types of lenticular cards because I didn't really look much into it. I just kind of wanted to be surprised about these, and it's well worth it. And I hope they use some of these techniques in other sets. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a video for Card.Fun that explains if you ever get redemption cards, I'll explain to you how you can claim them and get specific cards back if it's one that is a prize card. I don't know that there's any in this. I don't believe there is, but there is in other sets. I opened a Donald Duck one and pulled a special card, and you have to do a process that I will explain in the next video. So if you haven't already, please do make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for the Star Wars one coming up just in a second.
Most of you have probably seen Topps Star Wars cards at one point in your life, but Topps isn't the only company in the galaxy that makes cards. Actually, Card.Fun makes some beautiful Star Wars cards. They have several releases of these, and this one is a really nice set. It has an embossed Millennium Falcon on the front, and it has some really cool inserts, some refractor type inserts, rainbow foil, and numbered cards, and they're a very kind of a high-end card made out of heavy cardstock, and I appreciate Card.Fun for sending these. So before Vader catches me slacking, let's go ahead and take a look at these cards.
Alrighty, so here we go. I'm really excited about this one. I didn't do a lot of research on this because I just wanted to be surprised when we actually open it. It's a very cool case. It's embossed or embossed, however you want to say it, on there. So let's go ahead and take this lid off, which is quite interesting because it looks like this is a separate thing. Let me, 1 second, open this off camera for a second. there's actually nothing in it. So, hold on. Oh my Lord. What in the world? That was interesting to try to open. So that's it. There's really nothing in otherwise. I guess you can kind of keep this as a, yeah, it's a little difficult to get opened. All right, so here is the cards. They are really thick packs. So this is fun. This looks like a very high-end set you would get from Topps. And Topps isn't the only company that makes Star Wars cards, so that's really cool. I'm glad to see that Card.Fun has Star Wars cards. And that's a really nice case. And then these are fat packs, kind of like Topps jumbo packs. So we can get some really cool cards in here. And they're all different packs, as you can see. Some of they're different designs. So let's go ahead and open one. Let's just chop the tops off. All right. Let's see what we got here. As you can see, these are very thick cards, and looks like one is even in special wrapper, which is the second card. There is a really, I'm not going to show you yet, but we'll just look at this one. Kylo Ren. It has some glitter on it, and then it also has this raised text in red. That is the back. And these are thick cardboard cards, so no cheap stuff here. That's an SR10. And then, woo, that is really nice. That's a TIE fighter. And it's on rainbow. Let me see if I can get this out of here. Not very easily. I don't want to wreck the card. I'm just going to leave it in there. Actually, I think there's something on the top of this. This is a numbered card. So on the back, this is number 2 of 299. So that is really cool. That is a really nice card. I love TIE fighter pilot cars. Yeah, that's it. They're driving cars, Kevin. I like their ships, is what I was trying to say. And here is some pencil art on these cards. And then there is another one. And it's part of Chewbacca. I'm assuming this is maybe a puzzle card. It's got Chewbacca on both sides. Very cool. And then this unique Darth Vader one that has a bunch of different effects to it. It has a gloss, a raised gloss, and has some refractor or rainbow in the background. That's really nice. And then we got this Boba Fett's outfit, uniform, and some X-Wing fighters with the helmet. It's really cool. Just says Star Wars on the back. And a good old Stormtrooper, my favorite character in Star Wars. And here we go. Here is C-3PO. This is a unique piece. It has raised varnish on there, spot varnish, and the rest is a matte or semi-gloss and rainbow on the back. All right, on to the next one. All right, what we got here, none in clear plastic in this time, is R2-D2. And here is a lenticular Han Solo, which goes from like the Nocha cards. This is goes from art, pencil drawing or ink drawing to a full color in this lenticular card. And there's Obi-Wan. And another Obi-Wan. That's unfortunate. And then we got C-3PO. Very close up. And we got Stormtroopers. And then there is another outfit. And we got Darth Vader, which is a silver foil in the background. That is really cool. And there is another Stormtrooper. and this really cool kind of Andy Warhol-like R2-D2 with many pictures in different colors of R2-D2. All right, on to pack number 3. Ooh, we got another one in plastic. There is BB-8, and let's see what we got here. This is a really cool card. Wow, that's nice. I think this is metal. Yeah, it is. This is a metal card. Wow, that is gorgeous. It has, I'm trying not to get a glare up, but also show you the glare effect. The printing anyways. It's got raised varnish or spot varnish, and it is on a metal card. That is really nice. The Resistance, BB-8, R2-D2, X-Wings. It says, I can't even read it. A protocol droid. That is really nice. There is the back. That is a really cool card. But yeah, that's a metal card. That is really, really cool. Woohoo! It's like, boy, they really like Obi-Wan there. That is our 4th one in one box. That's a little wild. And there's Luke's outfit. Ooh, there's a very artistic Millennium Falcon. That is really cool. I like that effect on there. That is really wild. And there is good old Boba Fett. And there's Luke, Han, and Leia. And this is a really cool one. With that cool silver rainbow foil. And last one on this pack is Chewbacca. Those are really nice. Alrighty, here we go. Here's our last pack. Here's hoping it's something really cool. We did so great on that metal one. That's wild. I'm interested in more of these. These are fun. I hope you're enjoying them too. And if you do, please do subscribe. All right, no ones in plastic this time. So it looks like you get about 2 of those. And there is Card.Fun. And there's BB-8 again. I didn't really care for him as a character. There we get a different one this time at least. These 2, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Han's outfit. Another Stormtrooper. Hey, guess what? Han's outfit. Vader again. Up, just in case you missed it. There's Vader again. And final one. That is Darth Vader done in little dots. Pretty cool. So, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I always love opening Card.Fun cards, and yeah, that was really cool. Those 2 hits that we got were really nice. So we got a numbered one and then a metal card. So once again, I will share that with you. There's the metal card. I'll definitely have to put that in something, some type of one touch, I think. And then the TIE Fighter, numbered to 299, 2 of 299. So that's pretty wild. So that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please do thumbs up the video. I greatly appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe, because that helps me out a lot and lets me know that you enjoy this. And let me know what you thought about these cards. And as always, I'd like to wish you a magical day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Card.Fun.